Hello children, welcome back. Let's continue with the chapter number 4, Breathing and Exercise. The diaphragm plays an important role in the breathing problems. It is a muscles under the lungs that control breathing. When we breathe in, the diaphragm contracts, thus pulling air inside the lungs. Then the diaphragm expands and pushes the air out of the lungs and we breathe out. The act of breathing is part of the respiration process. Respiration is the process by which the body uses oxygen absorbed during breathing to break down food into energy. Now children, in the previous video we have seen the activity where we learnt how the diaphragm helps in breathing. See children, I am showing you the picture of a diaphragm. Diaphragm plays a very important role in breathing. It is situated under the lungs. It is one type of muscles. When we breathe, air inside the diaphragm contracts. By it contracts, air enters into the lungs. And when we breathe out, the diaphragm expands and it pushes the carbon dioxide from our body. Now children, our next topic is blow hot, blow cold. Now children, here we will learn about the hot and cold air. Varun's grandfather told him that we use our breath to warm our hands in winter. Children, you must have noticed that during winter, we used to warm our hands by blowing out air from our mouth, while sometimes we blow air to cool the hot bowl of soup. Now with this Varun got puzzled. He was confused. The question arose in his mind how our air could be both hot and cold at the same time. So children, his grandfather explained that in winter, when our breath is warmer than the air outside, we can use it to warm our hands. However, our breath is cooler than the hot soup in the bowl. That is why it helps to cool the soup. We blow on sparks in firewood to help it burn. This is because our breath has oxygen which helps the fire to burn. Grandfather then blew some air into his eyeglasses, that is spectacles. That means he took off his eyeglasses and blew some air on it. Varun was surprised to see tiny droplets from on the glass. Grandfather explained to Varun that our breath contains moisture. So children, when we blow air onto a cool surface like a spectacle lens or a car window, this moisture changes into tiny droplets of water due to condensation. Now children, our next topic is about exercise. We often feel our heart beating faster after we run or perform some physical exercise. Why is this so children? When you run faster, you must have noticed that your heart start beating faster. Answer is, this is because we breathe in oxygen to help us digest our food and convert it into energy. When we run or exercise, we use energy faster. Therefore, our heart needs to beat faster and we take deeper breath so that our body can get more oxygen. What are the boy and the girl doing in the picture? Now children, there you must be seeing one picture. So what the boy and the girl is doing in the picture? They are practicing karate. This is one of the ways we can exercise our body. There is no part of human body that doesn't benefit from exercise. So children, when we exercise, what happens? We reduce our weight and we gain energy also. And all the parts of the body gets benefit from the exercise. Regular exercise helps to keep our lungs and heart healthy. So children, when we exercise regularly, what happens? Exercise helps us to keep our lungs and heart healthy. Exercise strengthens muscles and builds strong bones. So, exercise also strengthen our muscles and build bone strong. Exercise will keep your weight under control. We can control our weight by doing the exercise, and also make you fit and also make you fight disease like diabetes. Okay, we can fight from the disease like diabetes by doing the exercise. Exercise helps in proper blood circulation inside the body and also helps the body to get enough oxygen. So children, when we do exercise regularly, all such things happens in our body. See, once again we will go through this topic. What happens when we do regular exercise? Our lungs and heart becomes healthy. Then it strengthens our muscles and builds strong bones. Then we can lose the weight. We can control our weight. And we can fight against the disease like diabetes. Exercise also helps in proper blood circulation inside the body, and also it helps body to get enough oxygen. We should exercise in fresh air. So children, always we should exercise in a fresh air. So now we will read our values. We should exercise in the open to keep our lungs in good health. So first point is, always we should exercise in the open area. Why? Because it makes our lungs healthy. Why it is important for children to take out time to play with friends in the playground? Children, you can give the answer. Why it is important for children to take time to play with friends in the playground? Why you are going in the playground and playing with your friends? Now let's remember, we breathe air to live. So children, in the chapter we have learned why we breathe to live. Breathing involves two main processes, that is inhaling and exhaling. The inhaled air is cooler than exhaled air. Our breathing system consists of many organs like nose, trachea, diaphragm and lungs. Exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide takes place inside the lungs. It is important to exercise since there is no part of the human body that doesn't benefit from it. So children, we have learned about the breathing, then we have learned about the two main process of breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Then the breathing system, organs, four organs, nose, trachea, diaphragm and lungs. Then we have learnt about the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, that is hot air and cold air. And lastly, we have learnt about the doing exercise, which is more important for the body. So children, with this we have completed our chapter number 4. You may note down the keywords in your CW. Till then, stay safe.